How we doing, folks? You're boom! Welcome to 225 numbers. After the name of little games beaten, man, you gotta notice over here that we got a strong Ninja Turtles section. I didn't play all the game. Well, I did play all the games on the collection, but I didn't beat all the games on the collection. I think we only have one more after this, I believe. And it's the other version of the Ninja Turtles game. In this case, we have the Super Nintendo version, Turtles in Time. I believe this has always been kind of referred to as the best Turtles game. I will say, and this is one of those where it's interesting of how much nostalgia plays through it versus just, you know, sheer kind of objectivity, and that's what's always difficult when comparing games in different genres and different time periods and all that jazz. I personally played through this game and I enjoyed Shredder's Revenge, the most recent one, a little bit more than I did this. I've heard kind of mixed reviews on that. Some people are like, yo, Shredder's Revenge took it to another level. Some people are like, you're crazy, like, look at this is what, like, made everything. In theory, I could understand. For example, I'm a big Super Mario Bros. 3 fan, my favorite game of all time. I'm sure if somebody just came in and played Odyssey as their first game, they'd be like, yo, like, this thing's so much better than Super Mario Bros. 3. So, this isn't Turtles in Time is bad. It's just, I came into this being like, alright, it's like, I'm playing the best Turtles game. Let's see what happens. And it's really, 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 really good. I've struggled to say too, and here's where my nostalgia I think comes into play. I've played the NES ones a little bit more. I own the NES ones a little bit more. In particular, the beat 'em ups, not necessarily the first one. I think I have that cartridge. I'm not sure I ever actually popped it in. I bought it later on in life. Trust me, if I was a kid and that was the only game I got, I'd be playing that Ninja Turtle game all the time, man. And that's another thing that's embedded in this. When you bought this game at the time, like it was the only game you had, maybe you just played the hell out of it. It's a really good game to kind of repeat and keep playing. Although a little bit monotonous at times, but still. And, you know, you gotta also take into account when, like, this game came out, the Turtles were huge. I mean, they're still popular now, but at the time, like, man, growing up, man, like in the 90s, stuff like that, like, it was just Ninja Turtles all over the place. I enjoyed them, but I wasn't that crazy about them either, so... For me, they never spoke on that kind of level of like, yo, this is a Ninja Turtles game, this is crazy. For me, it was like, it was a cool game. Oh, it happens on the Ninja Turtles, alright. And even to this day, I played Shredder's Revenge, and I was like, well, I heard it's a good game. I'm interested in beat 'em up. It's probably short. It's got a little story mode. Okay, cool. And I was like, Ninja Turtle stuff, cool. I'm sure there's, and I think I mentioned when I did the Shredder's Revenge video, which you could watch here on the channel from last year. I'm sure there's 1,000 Ninja Turtle things that flew right over my head, characters and references that I'm just like, I don't know. Same way when I play the Arkham games with like Batman. I'll play those and I'll be like, I could value it for the game. I understand most of the story that's happening, but there's so much in the background that I just go right over my head. Anywho, though, Turtles in Time, although this might sound a little bit negative over here because I compared it to Shredder's Revenge, it's really, really damn good. It runs smooth. Think about having this on the Super Nintendo back in the day. It was kind of crazy to be able to play this with your friends as well over here, two-player, and I don't know if multi-tap, I doubt it. It only looks like there's two, but impressive work from them. Kind of the next level of like Ninja Turtles, and you know, just to circle it back over Shredder's Revenge, it really builds off of this game. Like, this is the game that Shredder's Revenge is built off of, not like, you know, the first NES game or something along those lines.